Hey guys, so today I'm here to talk about something a little different than usual. I've been seeing this company all over like my Instagram called Dossier. So pretty much what they are is they're a perfume company that makes inspired by fragrances that are a fraction of the cost of the big brands like Chanel and YSL and Tom Ford. And their whole mantra is pretty much you're gonna get just as high quality of fragrances, but for a fraction of the price. And I was really intrigued when I saw the company because one, I'm a huge perfume lover. Anyone who knows me knows that I am obsessed with smelling like some delicious bakery treat or something. So that intrigued me right away. And then also I really liked their packaging and like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of inspired by fragrances, like they look kind of cheap. And I just don't like having them on my vanity. Like I of course, if I like the fragrance, I will, but it's so much nicer when it's like cute, right? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but this is what the bottles look like. They're very like cute, kind of like minimalistic. Their cap is like magnetized, which really I love. And they're like strong, like you can like, I mean, I wouldn't recommend holding them by their cap, but they're nice and strong and they feel nice. So that intrigued me. Their fragrances are awesome. Like their selection of fragrances, I feel like they have a wide variety. They have some men's fragrances, unisex. They have lots of women fragrances, of course. And yeah, I really like that. So I have two fragrances here, one of which I picked based on scent description, and the other one they sent to me because it's a bestseller of theirs. Now, both of those, unfortunately, I do not know the original scent. So I can't speak to if they smell like the scent that they are inspired by. I tried to get a scent that I actually was familiar with. They have a scent that's inspired by light blue, which I love. Light blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce and Gabbana, not Dolce and Gabbana. Oh my God. Anyway, light blue, and it is like a nice citrus kind of smell. But it was sold out. So, I got these instead. So this one is the one that I picked based on scent description. So the top notes on here are almond and peach. Middle notes are orris, orange blossom, and tuberose. And base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, and cocoa. And it's called Florential Almond. Now, I love a good sweet scent. So, that's the one that I was immediately drawn to based on description. Then they sent me this one. I believe that this is inspired by a Tom Ford fragrance. The top notes on this one are rosewood, tobacco, pink pepper, and coriander. The middle notes are oud, patchouli, and velvetier. And then, or vetiver, I'm sorry, not vetiver. Base notes are tonka bean, labdanum, and cedarwood. So those are some of the notes that I have here. Something I really like that the company offers is in each package that you get, they give you like a little sample tube of the scent. This is the Florential Almond, so that you can try on, smell it, and see if you actually like it before you open the bottle. And then if you don't like it, I believe you can send it back to either get a refund or store credit. So that I really, really like. Look into detail about what that entails. I did not send these back, obviously, because they sent them to me. So I don't know what the details are if you wanted to do that return. But either way, I think it's cool that they have that so that you can see if you like it before you open it, because I am so picky with fragrances that buying them online really like spooks me, because if you don't like it, it's so annoying usually to return it. So that's really something I enjoy about the brand. I think it's cool that they offer that. Okay, so they also, by the way, I should mention this, they also come with a nice little card that describes the notes, the concentration, the inspired by fragrances. So this one is Florential Almond, and the inspired fragrance is Carolina Herrera Good Girl perfume. Like I said, I've never smelled that, but I think it's cool that they include this little thank you card in each of the purchases. It just adds a little sense of that luxury. Okay, so now getting to, of course, what really matters, the actual scents. So I'm gonna start with the one that they picked for me because it's a bestseller. So Foger Oud. This smell, it's a very like spicy, like I think it could work like unisex. It almost, I think, leans a little bit more masculine. I'm not sure what category this is listed on the website. I've worn men's colognes though before. I'm cool as long as I like it. I will definitely wear it, but I'm not usually a big like I smell it and I almost think of like fire, but like sweeter. Which I like that scent, but I don't necessarily like smelling like that scent. So this is definitely something that I'm probably going to use more so on like my room, like as like a room spray or like my pillows, because it does smell really nice. And I did try it, and I will say this one I do think wore longer than the Florential Almond. The Florential Almond, I'll get to this one in a minute, but when I initially put it on, it was pretty strong, and then it wore pretty quickly, but I liked when it wore down, the smell that was left. But either way, this one definitely stayed a little bit stronger. So that's something worth noting. But yeah, it smells beautiful, especially if you like that spicy kind of scent, then I think you actually will really like this. That kind of spicy, woodsy, sultry like kind of scent. I definitely smell the pink pepper, the tobacco, the coriander. I don't so much smell the tonka bean, but I think that this description is pretty close to accurate, like what I would imagine it smelling like. So that was kind of nice. Okay, so now moving on to Florential Almond. Now this is the one that I purchased based on description. Okay, so just a reminder, the notes are almond, peach, orris, orange blossom, tuberose, tonka bean, vanilla, and cocoa. Now those are mostly things that I absolutely love. I love tonka bean, I love vanilla, I love cocoa, I love almond, I love peach, I love orange blossom. I literally love almost everything in the description. Now, I will say this did not smell like quite how I imagined based on description, but I like it. It's very like, so initially when I smelled it, there was like a little like element of something almost floral or powdery almost, like, which that part I wasn't a super fan of. I don't love floral scents, but this is what I was talking about. So when I initially sprayed it on me, I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna love this. But then I will say, once it wears, I actually, and like mixes with my skin, and I just gave it a minute to like air out, I actually really liked what was left over. It was very like light, sweet, which is I'm all about. So I did really like what ended up smelling like on my skin, because you know it mixes with like your pheromones, or at least that's what people say. I'm no perfume expert, but I do wear a lot of perfumes, and this is definitely one that I liked more once it wore off. And thankfully, like I said, this one did wear off quicker than this one, but in this case for me that was a positive. But I do just want to let you guys know that. So it was nice. It was nice. I do enjoy it. I like wearing it. I've worn it a few times now, and I really enjoy the scent that it gives. I'm gonna spray it on this little card and just air it out a little bit so I want to like try and describe this for you. Like, it's definitely sweet. Like, as I am, yeah, once it like chills out, because initially when you spray it, like you're a little bit like, oh wow, that's a little like strong. At least that's how I was, and it just like wasn't what I was expecting. But then as it wore off, yeah, it smells like sweet, vanilla-y. But there is like something, like another element to it that I can't quite put my finger on, and I'm trying to for you guys. Well, it's very good. I really like it. I think it's definitely one of those scents you just have to like smell and try. But I would say if you like sweetie scents, it definitely doesn't smell so sweet that it's like bakery level. Like, it definitely doesn't smell like a treat. You know what I mean? Like, it just has a sweetness to it but there's something else in there and I can't quite put my little finger on it, but I like it. So yeah, if you're someone that likes sweeter scents, but you don't like smelling like a cinnamon bun or like icing, then I would say give this one a shot. Overall, I like the brand. I think that it's cool that they offer the little samples before you actually like open the bottle. Like I said, I don't know the exact, I heard one person in a review say that like you still have to pay shipping when you return it back or something. I do not know if that's like the case or if that's like an older video or what, but look it up before you purchase, just so there's no surprises. But yeah, I would give it a shot. I mean, really, especially if it is something where like you can return it for your money back if you don't like it, then if you've been interested, if you've been seeing it on your Instagram, I would say give it a shot. The bottles are really cute. I really like the aesthetic of the bottles. Like they feel heavy, they feel nice, like they feel a lot nicer than a lot of inspired by fragrances I see. I'm always used to seeing, like, when I think of inspired by fragrances, I think of like those like those fragrances that you see at like CVS or like Five Below, which like some of them, listen, some of them are still good as hell. Listen, whatever you like, do it. If you can save some coin and get some bomb perfumes, more power to you. I just think it's cute that they also have like a nice aesthetic, you know, because I'm definitely someone like, I'm more inclined to use something if it's cute. I'm very like silly that way. Even like water bottles, like I'm more inclined to drink water if it's in a cute mason jar than a regular plastic bottle. So if you're someone like that, you might like that about this brand. But yeah, I would say give it a shot. You can check them out at dossier.com. And I hope that if you guys decide to like use the company and like check it out and get a fragrance from them, let me know what you think and let me know what fragrance that you ended up getting, because I'm definitely still intrigued to try some. They have some really great perfumes that they are like making inspired by fragrances of. So like they have like Chance by Chanel, they have Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana, which is one of my favorite scents. I'm still so bummed I couldn't get that one. It was all sold out. They have like a bunch of Tom Ford ones. Like they have nice scents. So if you're someone that like you love this one perfume by this expensive ass company, check them out. But this might be a really good alternative for you. All the reviews that I've seen like on their website, that's what initially attracted me to their website. All the reviews were like pretty good for it. So yeah, I hope that, you know, this was helpful to someone out there. I would definitely read the descriptions and go by like the descriptions and also what the inspired by fragrance is. Like I said, I can't really attest to how close it is to the inspired by fragrances, but I would imagine that's probably the best way to go, is to just base it off of the notes, you know. I think that they're pretty accurate. This one threw me for a loop, but the Foger Ode was a pretty accurate description, which is good. That's sometimes really hard to get like companies that give accurate descriptions. I feel like a lot of times it's like companies say like, this smells like an orange creamsicle, and then you get it and it's like, this actually smells like a fairy garden. Like this does not smell, this is a floral. Like how is it? And I hate when that happens, because I'm someone that I like pretty simple scents. So like if it says that it's vanilla, I just want it to be vanilla. If it says that it's, you know, peach and orange, that's what I want it to be. I don't want it to be like peach, orange, lily blossom, and, you know, rose. It's like, just leave it be. So yeah, I would go off of description. And yeah, if you guys try it, please let me know what you guys think, and like if you have already tried it, let me know what your favorite fragrances are, because it's definitely a company that I would be interested in actually like purchasing from in the future. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and until next time, see you soon. Bye.